Morning, afternoon, depending on whenever you're watching this video. I just want to do a market breakdown, how I analyze the market coming into 2025. Obviously not trading right now. Uh, it's towards the end of the year. Well, the year is done. It's about to start, but nonetheless, the markets are still moving. So let me just start and do a breakdown. I'm gonna break down um, the US dollar index, Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, German 40, US 30, NAS, and SPOOS, US 500. Yeah. So I'm going to do this regularly. If you free content, how I look at the markets, deliver every Sunday, every weekend. Remember, this is not financial trading advice. This is me just sharing an idea. So do your own research. Um, But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Let me remove what I've marked out here. So we always start on the higher time frame, right? So looking at the higher time frame. Oh, by the way, I use ICT Concepts. So yeah, higher time frame. Looking at the far left right now, we are making with the dollar was higher, going higher ever since the whole Trump situation. Right? Yeah, that's fundamentals. I'm looking at this fair value gap right here. I'm gonna mark it out as a weekly inverted fair value gap. That's a fair value gap. Why is it a fair value gap? Because the market left inefficiency. So the market will always want to come back and close that, right? So that's why it's a fair value gap. Okay. I don't see any other PDRAs. Just looking at the market, just looking at your eyes, we are struggling to make higher highs, right? The market is sliding lower. So with that, I'm anticipating that we're looking for lower prices. And the first easy hanging fruit is this right here. So it's at liquidity. My lines always have to be straight, bro. I get that from Michael. I always have to be straight. So onto the 4 hour. I'm looking for us to at least take out buy side liquidity first before dropping lower. And if you look here as well, we also have all of this is an inefficiency. It's a buy side inefficiency, sell side. What? It's a BC. Buy side inefficiency, sell side inefficiency. Yeah, something like that, bro. I forgot what BC stands for, but nonetheless, it's a gap, and the gap needs to be filled, right? Sharp. Um, okay. Moving over to the euro. We've been moving lower for the last 3 months, bro. So in a sense, we are oversold. We do have a fair value gap right here on a monthly level. So this is a long-term picture. Looking at price to respect this fair value gap, right? Not trade through it. Okay. And that's all I can see. There's a breaker as well on a monthly time frame. Obviously, we transpose all our levels from the monthly down to the weekly, right? Got a monthly break right here. All right, cool. On to the weekly chart. As you can see here, we traded into the fair value gap, rejected, traded into it again. So we're looking for a rejection, right? Looking at the daily chart, let me just take this thing off, bro. It's disturbing me, eh? If you're looking at the daily chart, we traded into the fair value gap and we went out, and we've been finding support. And if you look at a daily chart, we have a bullish order block. So I'm gonna note that as a bullish order block. Remember, maybe you don't trade ICT, you trade different concepts. Doesn't matter, bro. Markets move. They don't care if you're an ICT trader, you're a supported demand trader, you're trading indicators, Fibonacci, blah, blah, blah. The market really doesn't care, guys. It moves where it wants to move, how it moves. Whether you believe it's been moved by an algorithm or something else, it doesn't matter. All that matters is making money. Okay. Why I'm highlighting this is previous week's or short-term sell side, buy side liquidity. BSL stands for buy side liquidity, and this is on a 4-hour chart. I'll run this over to the 50 level. Levels are very important if you trade ICT. So what I'm looking for in the new week is I'm looking for price to respect this level or to take out the sell side liquidity and then shoot higher for this. Right? Shoot one short, one kill. Sharp. Let's jump over to fiber. Also starting on the higher time frame. First thing that my eye saw is this fair value gap right here. Right. So we stepped into it during the year, but nonetheless, we're trading above it now. Right. So it's a very important level. Fair value gap. Cool. We have inefficiency right here on a weekly time frame. So the market could want to draw to that. It's not the market will, but it could. Trade probabilities, right? We go in with a plan, but we wait for price to confirm. This is again, that's a fair value gap. But 11 though. Colors don't matter, bro. As long as you know that it's what it is. 80 time frame. I have an order block right here. Right. Go about into the future. Keep your charts clean, bro. You know, you don't want your lines going from the 5 minute all the way to uh, the higher time frame. It's just going to cause confusion, bro. Why I love this order block is it broke this high. So it's a market structure shift, right? Cool. So as you can see as well, we have a fair value gap. Price left a fair value gap last week, Friday. So I'm also gonna note that this is a full fair value gap. Change the color. And I only want to see it on these levels sharp. So what I'm anticipating um, is in last week's high, this is a 4-hour chart. So this is last week's high, but this is buy side liquidity. We don't want to aim for targets that are too high or too far out of time. I understand. We want to hit for low hanging fruit, bruh. Low hanging fruit. In and out. Make your money, get out. You know, you're not here to stay. Maybe if you're a swing trader, that's cool, bro. But with me, I'm a short-term trader, so 1 to 3 days, bro, it's more than enough. So I'm looking for price to test these levels and hopefully draw up here. Right? Gold, let's remove what I already marked out. Start on the monthly. So we have a bearish order block right here. Why is it a bearish order block? Because price stepped it, right? Closed, uh, we broke this candle month before last in November. So we're looking for that level to be a sense of drawing liquidity. I'll mark this out as previous month's low. Could be a target in the future. And as you can see, man, gold has just been pushing lower, right? Lower close, lower close, lower close. Terrible week last week. If you're trading, definitely got chopped. On a daily time frame, daily auto block. Uh, I like keeping my charts clean, bro. I don't like levels stabbing. Confuses you, bro. Understand? So simpler the better. Okay, so we got a daily auto block right there. Yeah, the new week has started already. So what I'm looking at is I'm looking for us to either collect sell side liquidity right here. I mean, buy side liquidity and then go lower. With ICT Concepts, we trade premium to discount. So anywhere above this 50% line is where I'm looking for optimal shorts. Yeah. I also don't trade on Mondays because I love waiting for the market to, tip its hand. Then I'll go in. But if I am short in this pair, if I decide to do trade it, I'm looking for price here, price to draw down to this level, sell side liquidity. But talk about the Germans, the VW boys. VW boys. So I mean, just looking at it with your eyes, bro, right, this thing is pushing upwards. If you were a trend line guy, you'd have your trend line marked out here, right? So we're in the channel, as they call it. I'm looking at this weekly level right here. The price found support. So weekly order block. Not a fan of this pair, bro, no lie. Um, Stops me out too much. I'm liquidity. Happens to the best of us, buddy. Happens to the best of us. So as you can see, I mean, just looking at this, we had no, we stabbed, closed up, stabbed, closed up. So if you don't know what's keeping price over in there, we have a fair value gap. All right. Fair value gap. All right, cool. 4 hour time frame. The most significant order block for me is this one. Why? Because market structure shift happened after this order block, right? We went down into the into the fair value gap, rejected, and then the surge upwards broke this high. So for me, that's a high probability order block. So I'm gonna run this down to the nearest 10. All right, cool. So what I'm expecting price to calm down, maybe take out these lows like we did here. Spend some time here on Monday, then surge. Then Tuesday, look for optimal trade entry going higher. Going high where? See this gap over here? That's a fair value gap, brother. It's an inefficiency. That's an inverted fair value gap. Just use the colors, man. But all I know is if it's out there, if you pull the fib from this high to this low, we're in discount. We're below the 50%. So we want to be up here. So we just need price to collect some liquidity, test the level, and then based on time, go higher, right? Yeah, man. I already did this for US 30. I'm also looking for buys. Yes, I'm also looking for buys, as well as this. I'm also looking for buys. So yeah, these are the levels I marked out. This is XM, my demo account where I mark out charts and then set up alerts. And then if price gives us an opportunity, I'll take action. If not, I'm okay with sitting on top of my hands, man. Until the next video, hope you found value. This is the first video, so it's rough, uncut. We'll get better with time. All that matters is taking action, man. All the best. God is love.